Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do my very first cruise review of my Virgin Voyages cruise on the Brilliant Lady to Alaska and Canada. My first time on an all-adult cruise, and it was a very different vibe. It was not better, not worse in my opinion, but just different. Uh, I've kind of broke it down into pros and cons. And of course, number one pro is no kids. Uh, that's what gave it a very different vibe. Um, and that was unique. Second pro is their venues where they had their shows and their bars and the casino were all centrally located on the ship around an area called Roundabout. And you didn't have to go far to find anything. A couple of steps and you were at the elevator, and then a couple steps from the elevator I was in my cabin. A couple steps and you hit the casino. A little bit further you hit the Red Room. There's also an entertainment venue in the casino. Another big pro is the casino was non-smoking. And me as a non-smoker, I love that when you have to go through the casino to get somewhere, to not come out smelling on the other side. For people who did smoke, they have a dedicated smoking room, which is enclosed, and they also have an area outside on the dock. Their shows were amazing. One of the things that was different was on Virgin, they do not have a cruise director or a fun squad. Instead, they have the hostess, who is a beautiful blonde woman in a long red dress, who coordinated the events. And then there was the diva, which was a female impersonator, who ran a lot of the activities on the show, and that was very unique, and I found that a lot of fun. They had a acrobatic show, which was a modern telling of Romeo and Juliet, and the stunts they did were unbelievable, and I just was left stunned. It was just they would do these incredible stunts and look like there was no effort at all. And I'm thinking to myself, is they can do this and I have to hold the handrail when I walk downstairs. So that was kind of funny to me, but they were just amazing. The singers were amazing. It was just, the entertainment was just top notch. And so that's a very big pro. Another pro or con, depending on your opinions on it, is the ship has no dress code. Unless it's a swimsuit, you can only wear a swimsuit in the pool area. But other than that, there's no dress code. So you find people walking around in pajamas and robes and all different kind of clothes, but it's all very tasteful and everybody's calm. So that was a really nice calm vibe. Excuse me. Now we get to the cons. To me, the major events, were very chaotic. Our first night we had the pajama party, and then late in the cruise we had Scarlet Night. The colors of Virgin Voyages are scarlet and gray, just like UNLV. So the first night, the pajama party, in the parties, they'll be in several different places. I'm used to, okay, this party is in this bar, this activity is over here. But these activities on Virgin, there can be 3 to 4 of the same event happening in different places. There was a pajama party in the Roundabout Bar. There was a pajama party on the deck. There was a pajama party in an area where they're doing coloring. So it was kind of hard to find the right place for me, place where I felt comfortable. And I felt like I wasted a lot of time running around the ship trying to figure out where I wanted to stay. Then they had Scarlet Night where everyone was in red. They had lights. The lights that were over the cabins down the hallways were all lit up red. And it was really interesting party. A lot of different things happening in different spaces, and also a little chaotic. And for someone like me, it takes away a little bit of the enjoyment. But then again, that's just me. Virgin Voyages is very popular. I spoke to some other solo passengers who cruise on Virgin exclusively. And I really liked it. I had a very good time, but I don't think that I'll ever be going on another Virgin voyage because it's just not the vibe for me. My next cruise will be in September. I will be going to New England and Canada, and I'm looking forward to that. I haven't been on the East Coast except for my trips to DC in the last couple of years, since I was a small child. I've never been to Boston. One of our stops is Boston. We're cruising out of New York City. I'm going to be in New York City 4 days prior to the cruise, and I'm going to be fortunate enough to be there on the 25th anniversary of 9/11, and I'm hoping I can get to see the ceremony and be able to go to the museum and all of that. After that, there'll be no more cruising until my yearly New Year's Eve cruise on Carnival. I've been going every New Year's Eve for the past 4. I think this will be my 5th year. There's a group of people that go every year, so I look forward every year to seeing them. And know we're going to have some fun because the head of our group, he plans activities, and it's always a really a lot of fun. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Gotta start doing some work around my house. I go back to work in a week and a half. School starts in 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get everything done so I'll be ready to go back to work. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe so I can grow my channel. And I should soon have up my set up my Facebook page where I'll be posting videos and like videos from my cruise and pictures and whatnot, so I can share it with you that way. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.